have to buy this food. I still have to go to work to pay for this. So who cares? You know, and I mean, I hate to put it like that, but that's a good point you bring up. The system has been set up where we're all too busy to even look outside of the box. And then when you do, and you start discovering these things, it's just like, okay, and I still got to pay that bill.
Yeah, like when I talk to people who are open to the possibility that, aliens exist, to the possibility that, not everything is as it seems. At the end of the day, their bottom line is, well, okay, but what are we supposed to do about it? Like, what do you want us to do about it? How can I help? What can I do? You know what I mean? Like,
Right.
my life is gonna not change overnight. I still have to do what I have to do every single day. So why should I put any energy or emphasis into something that um, there's no there's nothing to gain from, right? Like,
Wait,
at
yeah.
the end of the day, that's everyone's.
Right.
Even the ones who are open to a lot of these,
No.
conspiracy facts, as we call them.
No, but yeah, you're right. And then what? Then what? We all band together and go move to off the grid societies, and you know what happens in the first drought? You know, we can't grow food or something crazy. It's just like, okay, you know, well, or they mysteriously, kill us off, with some type of plague because we're too much of a threat. They can't have more of these communities popping up, because that's what's going to happen. Let's just say, 10% of the population, they start deciding, the 10% of the population that are living in cities decide to, you know what, we're going to go off the grid and we're going to have our own communities. They're going to be attacked. They're going to mysteriously vanish or something because there's no way that the controllers will allow that. So you can, I don't think that that's a solution. We need to eliminate the controllers.
I know. It's just where do we begin?
Right. I know. And then what do we all take?
And they although they are small, right, in numbers compared to us, they're so much more powerful.
Well, yeah, they control the black military and
Yeah.
and
I mean, how do you go against the technology that they have?
yeah, like
how do you?
they would, right. So it's like, okay, so it's not like we can take up arms or whatever,
Right.
They fly these, whatever, and they'll kill us from, we won't even see them coming. So okay, so that's not an option. Like, I guess the only option, the only card to play is don't play the game, right? And so don't you play the game? All right, don't go to work and don't pay taxes, but then how do you eat? You know, okay, I don't know. Are we gonna just all start growing our own food, and we still need a way to make money because we have to pay for their power. We have to, like, it's, yeah. I I think I think the first step would be, we the majority of us need to awaken. I think is step number one, and then we can come together and figure out a way. I think that's step number one, and we're not there yet. I mean, if we could get at least half of us.
It's like Billy Carson has suggested in the past. Like, obviously, we can't physically fight them. Okay, we can't physically do much because of the power and the technology that they have. But because the power is in numbers, just by boycotting things, like he says, just for what, imagine, like what he said, just for one day, all of us.
That's a good idea.
Took a stance and we're like, hey, we're not going to spend any money today at all.